labor. Okay, so we are going to start with this one, the spider stitch. So you can take one double thread in red, and the first things you have to do is to place the draw just in the center of the hoop. Yes, you need a hoop of 10 centimeters. It's very important for the tension. I'm going to show you one more time how we can put the thread in the needle. So you take, je vais faire un peu, je prends de la hauteur, hein? Okay, so here you have the DMC threads. So you take just one thread, you pull the thread until the end, you take the needle, the better size is 9. Alors, je cherche mes ciseaux, je les ai plus. Ouais, you put the two extremities. You fold the thread in two parts. It means you have the two extremities here, and in the other part, you have the loop. And you pass the two extremities of the thread. Bonjour Tinou. Hello everybody. You pass the two extremities inside the needle. Hello Aikshan. I'm happy to see your comments today. You place this part just on the back of the fabric and this part on the top of the fabric, and you can use this metal part to make the good tension. Okay, and the good tension is when you can see a small float with the fabric. Just to start, alors on va faire un peu de netteté. C'est le point d'araignée, hein? Just one moment, please, to make some up, some focus. Vas-y. Okay, so you can see we have 5 straight stitches. So this stitch, the spider web stitch, which allow you to file circles, and to embroider you need odd straight stitches, always 5 or 7, and here you have 5 straight stitches. So you bring up the needle just a little bit after the circle, you go down at 1 millimeter to fix the thread in the back of the fabric. So you pass inside, you know that now, huh? Inside the loop. It's allow you to start without making a knot. You re-emerge. You go down on the center, in the center, and re-emerge outside, just to make the 5 straight stitches. You need to have a good tension, huh? Pull strongly. Okay, this is the base to start your stitch. So now you bring the needle to the front. Yep. Between two straight stitches you just made it, and as close as possible to the center. And now we are going to pass the needle over one and under the next one. Okay, all around the circle. So you can take the other tip of the needle. It's better, it's easier. So you go over the first one and under the second one, and you turn your hoop. And you continue until the circle will be file. Oops. Ok. Peut-être un peu de netteté. And as we have a odd number, each round is different. In fact, when, you know, on the previous turn I was under, and now I'm over. And don't pull too much. The good tension, look, it's when you can see the thread. Yep, click, click. You see? This is the good tension. So if you have any question, you can put the comment, okay? Alors, we are going to continue until we didn't see anymore the straight stitches over there. So you continue. And you pass under and over. So this is a very nice stitch to make some flowers. And if you want to make a larger spider web, you just have to make more straight stitches, 7 or 9. And you continue, I think, one or two more. One. Okay. So now it's okay. Just, oh, look, we have this one. Allez, one more. So to remove it, to finish it, you just go down as close as possible of the stitches. Okay, you turn your work. Yep, and you pass, you slide between three previous stitches, and you get. Okay, so just I want just to show you on this label, you have this one in ecru color. So here you have only five straight stitches, but if you want more, you just can add them between those. But what is very, very important is to have a odd number. Shio, probably you can make a comment with the odd number. in Japanese? If someone doesn't
はい、こちら
understand.
は今5本しかないんですけれども、奇数でしたら何本か、例えば7本とかで増やしてもいいと言ってます。OK。
Merci, thank you. So now, do you have any question about this stitch? I can see the comments in Japanese, but I can't translate.
Yes, there's one question that if the needle go under one the other, so
Yes.
passing one and going under one and like that, and I answer as yes, it
yes,
is. So.
that's right. One under and one over, okay? And you turn.
はい、その通りです。一つ上から、そして飛ばしてもう一つ下に。一つ飛ばしで下からくぐらせてください。And there is another good say it's so cute. Toyoko-san, she said it's really cute.
Merci,
Okay,
thank
you.
you so much. So now let's go for the French knot, just over there. So you take one double thread. The French knot stitch in French is le point de nœud. Alors, we are going to secure the thread on the back of the fabric. So, on fait un petit netté. Yes. You bring up the needle on the top. Just go down 1 millimeter. Turn the work. You pass inside the loop. And now we are going to see. So the French knot is not very easy to do, but I'm going to show you step by step how you can do. What is very important is take time and make step by step. And after, when you will have the technique, you can do quicker, okay? So now you put the hoop in the table. Je vais refaire, voilà, okay. Just to start. So you put the hoop. If you want to translate, you can show you what I say, but the hoop in the table, on the table, sorry. You keep the thread firmly with the left thumb and index about 3 centimeters away from the fabric. Then you place the thread, the needle on the thread, and you wrap. The tip of the needle is on the top, and you wrap twice around the needle. 1, 2. So you take the needle to the back and go down just at 1 or 2 millimeters. Lower the thread on the fabric. Keep the tension with the thumb. Then you can take your hook and pass the needle gently down, and now your knot is okay. So I'm going to show you with this plane, and after we will make a zoom, a focus. So immerse the needle, keep the thread with your finger, put the needle like a cross, the tip of the needle to the top, wraps twice, go down, and what is very important is that go put the thread just close the fabric, and when the knot is on the fabric, you can take your hoop, take your needle, and pass the needle. Okay, so now we are making a zoom just to see what's happened. Okay. One more. The needle, turn, go down. And what is very important is to keep the tension with the thread here, okay? Yes, and the knot is okay when you can see a very small hole on the center. And you can pass directly the needle here. 1, 2. If you want to make a larger French knot, you can wrap 3 times. Yes. So have you any question? Je crois qu'on ne voit pas là où je suis. Si? C'est sur l'écran de gauche? Ok. Okay. So just take your time. And if you do step by step, all will be okay. Okay, let me show you a very big focus. Est-ce qu'on peut faire un gros focus? Just one moment. No. Yes. Perfect. Merci, Karim. Thank you to my assistant. Look, you can see it's like a rose. Okay? So the tension is very, very important. Allez, let's go. One more. Up. You see, just keep the thread under the thumb until the knot is finished. Hello, Mamie Inou. Inoué? Inou? Okay. Allez, I just finished this line and you can finish all the square at your home. Allez, je reprends un peu de la netteté, du zoom, si tu peux me faire de la netteté. One, two. I know it's not easy. Just practice a little bit. One more thing. I would like to show you if you have a problem. Look, if the knot is not cute, I don't know how I can make a wrong one, but what I want to show you, if you have a problem with the knot, what you can do, you can take off. So look, you just pass under the fabric and make another one inside, over. You see? If the knot is not cute, is not good, just pass on the back of the fabric and make one more over this one. Okay. So this is the French knot. So just to remove it, you go down, you pass over, sorry, you pass under, over, under, and you cut it. And if you use another thread, make a test with 3 wraps, and you need to find what you prefer. But in my kits, I use only 2 wraps. I think it's better when it's thin. Okay, so now let's go for the next stitch. This is the two-color chain stitch. It's not easy also, but I'm going to give you some tips, and we are going to try. So to make it, you need to pass two threads. I didn't do it, so I'm going to prepare the thread with you. So for this one, you take. Yes, I'm going to show you. Look, this is this stitch. Alors tu l'as déjà mis. So you know, in the same needle, you need to put one double thread red and one double thread white or another color. Okay, so just let me 1 minute to prepare my threads. No, so you take one red, double, and you take one of the other color. This is so cute, but we need to make it step by step also. And the two extremities. So 4 threads. What you need to do is to cut them. Right. Alors, the more difficult is to pass 4 threads inside the needle. So just 1 moment, please. You can use a bigger needle if it's easier for you. Yes. No. No. So you cut until it will be okay. Yes, oof. So it's okay. This is the more difficult to do. Okay. And go on this part, voila, to make the two loop of the same size. And now you take the draw and it's work from top to bottom. So we are going to secure the thread on the back. So you emerge, you go down at 1 millimeter, and you pass inside the two loop. Okay. So now you bring, you bring the two thread to the front. You put the hoop in the table, and what you need to do is to separate the color, the two color. Alors, just 1 moment. At the beginning, it takes a few time, but it's very important. Okay. Up. What I'm trying to do is to separate the threads, so you can go here, turn a little bit. Okay. You separate. Okay. And now my thread, I can start. You see, I have the 2 reds and the 2 white here. So let's go. You go down on the same hole. This is a chain stitch, exactly the same. So you keep one color under the left side, and this is the color that will remain on the fabric, and the other will go behind. So you emerge, make a larger stitch to start, it's better. Look, you pull, you pull, you pull. So now when you can't pull anymore, you take the white here, you pull, they go down, and now the red one is on the fabric. So if you want now this one on the fabric, you insert the needle inside the loop. You have on the fabric, the draw is about 4 millimeters. You pass all the thread. Now you take the red one and you pull the other one. Is it okay for you? It's not easy, but you need to practice a little bit. Okay, one more. I want the red one, so you go inside the last stitch, you emerge on the line, you pull, you pull, you pull, and now you take this one and pull the red one. If you want the threads mixed, you just try to make them separate. Okay? Allez, one more. Up. Okay. If you have question, don't hesitate. What I want to say, it's also you can change the color. If you want one more in white, you can do also. It means you can make 3 stitches of one color and just one of the other color. Just keep under the thumb the color you want to see in your fabric. You see? Okay? Allez. Three white and 1 red if you want. I just want to show you that you can't do what you want. Whoops. Be careful to take the 2 threads. The most difficult is don't mix the thread. That's why you need to go very slowly. Okay, the last one. And make them bigger to start. So at the end of the line, you just go down and you pass under the stitches. Pourquoi tu parles à moi? Okay, I understand. So, oops. Oops, sorry, look, I make a mistake. Haha. Yes, I saw comments, so just have a look and repeat after on the live. Okay. So, you know, I have a mistake over there because I cut it. So you just have to stop the thread after. Okay, so look. Here you have one red, one white, one red, one white. So you do as you want. Okay? Okay, okay, thank you. Action. Yes, it's the first time you see this stitch. It's not a very easy, but when you know to do it, it's very funny. Right. Okay, so now we are going to see the last one, a stitch to finish this lesson. This is the traited back stitch. To make it, first we need to have one double thread, the red one. And to start, we are immerse the needle just 3 millimeters after the beginning of the line, okay? So you go down, you pass inside. Yes, in French, the name is point de piqûre rebrodé. Voilà. And you emerge. Okay, so this stitches is worked from right to left, right to left. So, okay, it's take off because probably I pass under the same hole. One more time. Whoops. It's good when I have some problem. You can see the problem with me, the solution. Okay. So you keep the thread under the thumb, and now you stitch on the left, and you see we have about 3 millimeters, and we are going to take the same distance on the left. So sorry, you go down on the right and emerge on the left. And the thread, on va faire un zoom. Oops. Okay. The thread is on at the middle, okay? Just on the middle. And you continue. So what is very important, that the stitches must be regular. So you have to try the same distance, because after we are going to pass under them with another color. The only difficulties is to make them regular. And larger. Okay. So you turn the label Oh yes, and what is important also is to go down in the last hole. Un petit commentaire là de quelqu'un? I would like to read in Japanese, I'm so sorry. Le point arrière, le point de piqûre. The back stitch, in fact. Okay.
Christel?
Oui.
So, one question: if this is what is this stitch name? Is it a straight stitch or
A back stitch in English.
back stitch?
Back stitch. It's like the sew machine. This is the same stitch than a sew machine.
Okay, so this is not the temporary stitch, but it's a back stitch.
The back stitch. So you can say back stitch, or you can say in the fabric you printed the straighted back stitch. Huh? So this is a back stitch, and after we are going to embroider. I'm going to show you with the other color.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
後で違う色で見せてくれるとのことです。
So now you take the other color and you fix it under the stitch, the first one. You bring up the needle on the middle of the first one, on the middle. Okay. And we are going to slide under each stitch. So you pass under and under. And don't pull too much. So you can, if you want, you can pull a little bit more. It depends of what do you want exactly, but just make the test. Okay. Usually they can be smaller, but here we need to make them bigger because you see we need to pass under. It's like a gallon, a ribbon. And you continue until the end. Allez. Last one. Oops, I make a mistake, sorry. Yips. I pass over. So go under. Under the last one. And to finish, just go down on the middle of the last one. And you pass to fix it. And that's all.